Nothingness. It's about emptying your mind. It is like a void, like a black space. It helps you clearing everything. It is like you're sweeping a pavement, or it's like painting a white canvas into a black paint. Now you fill it up all in total darkness. What does nothingness could do to you? Peace. I never knew how powerful it is when I did this thought of just emptying my mind to make it through my life. I was 26 years old. I don't have any background of spirituality. All I was thinking that time was, I don't want to focus on the misery, the heartbreaks, the loneliness, the pain that I was struggling from the time that I remember growing up, and from that time I was 26. What I did was erasing all the stories in my mind, erasing all the people that I come across with, all my dealings, all the relationships, all the friendships. It is like I'm starting a new life, beginning, or like starting my life. Reflecting it back from now, it was the most powerful thing that I did, even not knowing about spirituality. Because with this spirituality, since I was awakened, it was much easier for me to do the like letting go, because emptiness coincide with letting go to become empty. If you can't let go, you can't be empty. It is not easy if you haven't absorbed the pain, feel the pain. There's a term for it. Like, you didn't grieve on it. If you don't grieve on it, you can't let go of things, because you need to feel it. Therefore, you can let it go. All the people that hurt me, I was able to let it go, because keeping all these memories, all this hate, all this pain, all this trouble, all this trauma floating inside of your head, it didn't give me anything. All it did to me is nuisance. It was a good choice for me why I did it, and I was thankful I did it. But when you are in spirituality, you need to go over everything in your life. You need to have a clean state. So what I did when I was 26, I was just erasing memory without releasing it to its entirety, because I don't know anything about spirituality. So it brought up to me during the awakening, during the dark night of the soul. And letting go was the hardest because you can feel all that, the mystery that, or like you want to like step over it, so to not feel it. And that's what I did when I was 26. I want to just forget it so I can move on with my life. But in spirituality, you need to do it, everything in your lineage, right? Even you don't know anything, you have to reflect on your life, because somehow part of your life, it has something to do with your past life, with your ancestors. It is already engraved in your DNA. So you need to work on yourself. And honestly, it was hard when I have the dark night of the soul. Though I know how to release the pain, how to empty my mind, but to feel the pain, that's the hardest. And that is the hardest part of the dark night of the soul, you know. So if you guys are watching right now and you really have a trouble of emptying your mind, start from little things in your life that you think that you can let go. Start from that. It's like your gauge, or it's like your first step. So you can practice yourself to release until the biggest trauma in your life that you can let go. In this state of mind, all I can say to you is that having nothingness, that your mind is empty, you are the most peaceful person. You could understand people. You could reflect right away how they are, how they are behaving. You could see patterns on them, and you could have compassion to people when you are into that state. When you come across those people that you let go, sometimes if you see them and then you say like, somehow I remember that person, but I don't really know like all of it, you know, because it happened to me with my other past relationships. And then they chatted with me and then said about something, and then said, can you forgive me or something, or if there's anything that was not closed, or if ever I hurt you, you know. They asked me about that, and me hearing or like reading to their phrases, I said, I don't even remember anything about the feeling, you know. And then here comes this person still having that pain from the past. You know how powerful it is, right? That me, I don't think about it and I don't even remember about it. And my ex remembers something about what happens. Like, I can't even relate to the feelings because it's already gone in my life. I can't remember the feeling because it's been long forgotten, you know? So this is what happened to you. You will see them, but you don't remember the feeling like, oh, this person hurt me. And you just say, oh, I remember you. That's just the way how you feel it when you come to see them in person. Yeah, that's what happened. That I no longer feel anything when I saw him, like, oh, that was my ex, but what was the feeling before? I can't remember anything. All I can just see them is like, oh, your physicality, and that's it. And I don't feel anything. It's like brand new. It's like I don't know anything from with them. That's it. So that's the good of being in an empty mind. You don't hold anything. You don't keep on repeating these thoughts of people, this scenario, these situations. You forget everything, and you become so peaceful, and you become lighthearted. Like you're a happy-go-lucky person. That's what I ended up all this time, all these years. Yeah. And there are people that somehow really tainted me because of the letting go, right? Is the hardest one. But majority of my life, I would say 98% that I don't remember them. I don't remember the feeling about them anymore. So it's only 2% left, no, that somehow I hold on something to them, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. So that's it. I know it's a struggle mentally. It is a struggle, but just try to do it little by little, and eventually you'll be able to practice. And I'll tell you guys, you will be the most peaceful person ever. It's the most gratifying action that you could do to yourself. And so you can see things differently when you finally able to have that state of nothingness. And that's it. Thanks for listening, and I love you.